We only dance in December and January. We're very strict about that. Brown corduroy trousers, trilby hats, hobnail boots. It's not neat and tidy. You know, it's meant to represent something that's quite scruffy. And we walk very slowly.
We are Old Glory! From the village of Rumborough in East Suffolk.
Out-of-work ploughboys and farm labourers in December and January, when the fields are frozen and waterlogged, relied on the lord of the manor for largesse. And if they had worked during the summer very hard, they would be paid in, their families would be looked after. But if the lord deigned that they hadn't, he would just ignore them. So what they would do is black up their faces to disguise who they are. They wouldn't ever smile because the gaps in the teeth are like a barcode. And they would go out and dance quite badly and then demand money with menaces from people. There's a long history in gay history when two men were not allowed to dance together. One would dress up as a woman, and they were known as Molly bars and Molly camps, and it was a place where men would dress as women and they became known as the Molly. Each dance tells a little story, so there's challenges and there's grapples. They're quite masculine dances in that respect. Tended to be purely an East Anglian form of dance because of the fens and because of the ploughing. It's a very large agricultural, arable kind of area of the country. You could say that the music itself isn't pretty and light. It's not like a Cotswold Morris tune. We don't have a fiddle playing. We don't have, and it's all in C. Everything is played in C. So even the music itself, which is played by the women, is agricultural in its style, if you like. The foliage, ivy, it's a winter foliage, and the women wear it on their heads and it covers their faces. So that's really where it comes from, and it looks great. I've been dancing this for 8 years, and I'm only just starting to recognise people at night when they're blacked up, mainly by the way they walk. Ridding your face of all features makes it quite hard to spot who's who, and that was the purpose of it. There's not really any record of it from history. I think the earliest reference to it is about 14th century, but none of the dances were ever written down, and in fact none of the tunes were ever written down. And unlike Morris dancing, where there is an order and a pattern, Molly dancing wasn't done as a form of exposition. Molly dancing was more a means to an end.